Welcome to Calinado. Today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Norwegian romance movies. If you enjoy this compilation of movies, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned until the end of the video and share your favorite film with us in the comments. Number 10. Don't Call Me Mama, 2025. Director, Nina Nag.
Skjønner du?
In an effort to support her husband's re-election campaign and find purpose in life, Eva begins volunteering at a local refugee support center. It is there that she meets Amir, an 18-year-old Syrian asylum seeker. Amir is charismatic, mysterious, and possesses a prodigious talent for poetry, a talent that immediately captivates Eva, her literature teacher. When Eva learns that Amir is at risk of being transferred to another migrant center, she uses her influence to offer him a room in her own home, under the pretext of fostering his poetic talents. Under the same roof as her estranged husband, Eva begins a forbidden, emotionally charged affair with the young man. Number 9. Hope, 2019. Director, Maria Sodal.
Skulle det virkelig en dødsdom til for at du skulle våkne og sette deg selv til side og så plutselig gjøre alt riktig?
Du vil ikke.
The story begins just before Christmas. Anya has just returned from a successful international tour, but she is plagued by recurring headaches and a strange feeling of physical imbalance. After a series of tests, the couple receives the devastating diagnosis. Anya has a brain tumor. Even more horrifying is the revelation that it is likely a metastasis from the lung cancer she successfully fought a year earlier over the 12 days of the Christmas season. The drugs strip away her social filters, forcing long-buried resentments to the surface. She confronts Thomas about his years of emotional indifference, his obsession with work, and the loneliness she feels even when they are together. Number 8. The Sunlit Night, 2019. Director, David Wonent.
Certainly not you at all. Like, if you tried to make a painting of it, it would almost be, like, cheesy.
This is yours?
Desperate to escape her stifling reality and rediscover her creative voice, Frances accepts an unsavory internship in Norway's remote Lofoten Islands. She expects prestigious mentorship. Instead, she finds herself in a veritable yellow nightmare, a rough-and-tumble, disillusioned artist obsessed with painting an entire barn bright yellow for a local commission. Frances's work involves manual labor, sanding wood, and applying endless coats of paint under a never-setting sun. While struggling with Niels's demands and her own creative impasse, Frances meets Yasha, a young Russian-American who has traveled to the top of the world to fulfill her father's final wish to be buried at the top of the world in a Viking funeral. Number 7. An Affair, 2018. Director, Henrik Martin.
Hei?
For dere kjenner jo hverandre.
Ja, det har jo blitt noen gymtimer nå. Både kanonball og litt...
As the affair intensifies, Anita's professional and personal lives begin to crumble. She becomes distracted at work and paranoid at home, struggling to hide the secret from her husband and co-worker Uni, who begins to sense something is amiss. Anita, a woman in her 40s, has just started a new position as a gymnastics teacher at a prestigious high school in Oslo. Anita's life seems stable but stagnant. She is married to a man who seems preoccupied and emotionally distant, and she feels the weight of middle age creeping up on her. Her world is shaken when she meets Marcus, a charismatic and bold 18-year-old student in her class. From their first meeting, Marcus displays an unusual level of confidence. Number 6. Royal Teen, 2022. Director, Emily Beck.
Spesielt å ha i klassen med deg og alle og sånn, men det er hyggelig. Men du er prins.
Kronprins.
On her first day, Lena catches the eye of Prince Carl Johan, known to her friends and the tabloids as Kalle. Kalle is the perfect party prince, charming, handsome, and always in the paparazzi spotlight. Despite their vast difference in social status, a genuine connection is forged between them. Lena, a quiet and observant teenager who has just moved from Horten to Oslo with her parents, is eager for a fresh start. She carries the heavy burden of a big secret from her past that she is determined to keep hidden at all costs. She enrolls in an elite school where where the students are wealthy, influential, and deeply connected to Norway's social hierarchy. As they spend more time together, Lena finds herself falling for the young man behind the crown. Number 5. Lovable, 2024. Director, Lilja Ingolfsdottir.
Du ska gå framme. Jag vill bara säga undskyld.
Maria is a hard-working, high-strung woman who balances a demanding career with the chaotic realities of a blended family. She lives with her second husband, Sigmund, their biological children, and her children from a previous marriage. Maria is highly efficient, constantly tidying, scheduling, and organizing, while Sigmund appears more laid-back, a trait that Maria increasingly interprets as indifference or laziness. After a particularly stressful day, a minor disagreement about household chores escalates into a full-blown domestic outburst. In a fit of emotion, Maria unleashes a torrent of long-held frustrations, questioning Sigmund's contribution to the family and his character. Number 4. Battle, 2018. Director, Katarina Låning.
Hvor skal jeg ha plass til å danse da?
Er det greit for deg? Trenere?
A perfectionist, driven by the need to fit in, she finds herself in a world where appearances are everything. However, her world is shattered when her father's business venture fails, leading to bankruptcy. Forced to sell their luxury villa and most of their belongings, Amelie and her father move into a cramped, dilapidated apartment in a working-class neighborhood on the city's east side. Amelie fears her friends will find out about her downfall. She continues to attend her elite dance school, pretending nothing has changed. While practicing alone at the local community center in her new neighborhood, she meets Mikael, a charismatic and talented street dancer. Number 3. Turn Me On, Damn It, 2011. Director, Jannik Seestad.
Han var borte med pikken. Han stilte seg ved siden av meg. Så åpnet han buksesmekken og så dyttet han bort til låret mitt. Sånn her.
In the dreary, rainy town of Skadaheimen, Norway, 15-year-old Alma is navigating the turbulent years of puberty. While her friends seem to blend in or find solace, Alma is consumed by an overactive imagination and skyrocketing desires. Her world revolves around her thoughts and a deep longing for her classmate Artur after a brief and awkward encounter with Artur at a party. When Alma tells her friends about a particular moment in their lives, Artur denies it to save his own reputation, causing the entire school to brand Alma a pathological liar and a social outcast. Even her best friend Ingrid turns against her. As Alma becomes an outcast, she also has to deal with her mother. Number 2. Sentimental Value, 2025. Director, Joachim Trier.
My father is a very difficult person.
A family grapples with grief, legacy, and the quest for artistic recognition. Nora and her sister Agnes are coping with the recent death of their mother. Their lives are further complicated when their estranged father, Gustav, a once famous but now fading filmmaker, suddenly reappears. Gustav arrives with a strange and self-serving offer. He has written a script for what he believes will be his comeback masterpiece and insists that Nora, an actress, take the lead role, as the two sisters confront their father's eccentricities and his desperate attempts to revive his career. Number 1. The Worst Person in the World, 2021. Director, Joachim Trier.
I leave my things behind for all to see and hope that she will understand.
Her restlessness leads her to attend a party where she meets the charming and humble Eyvind. Their instant chemistry forces Julie to confront her fears of aging, the pressures of societal expectations, and the painful reality of hurting her loved ones. Julie is in a long-term relationship with Axel, a successful underground comic book artist 15 years her senior. Although their intellectual and emotional connection is deep, they reach a crossroads regarding their future. Axel wants to settle down and have children, while Julie feels like a spectator in her own life, not ready for such permanence.